What's up, Tech Twins? Ray here with Twin Folk Tech, and today I wanted to talk about something that I find to be pretty exciting. So, Nothing is going to be releasing the Nothing Phone 1 in the U.S. market here for U.S. people to beta test. So, it will be coming with the Nothing OS 1.5, which I believe is the Android 13 beta. I'm running that currently on my Nothing Phone 1, which I'm recording on right now, 1080p front facing cam. So I can say it's a pretty stable build of Android, even though it is a beta. The only real bug that I found is if you try to skip through a track when listening to music using the media player that's on Android, then it will just skip the entire track rather than taking you to a specific point in the track. So that's the one bug that I found in the Android 13 beta since I've been running it on my Nothing Phone 1. But I think this is a really, really cool opportunity for US users to get their hands on this device because, I've been using it since it launched last year. I paid $450 for it, bought it full retail, and I say it's worth every penny, but the US beta testers are going to be able to get it for $299. So they will only be getting the 128 gigabyte variant. I have the 256 here that I'm recording on, but I think $299 for that device is a steal. So I think that a lot of people are really going to be excited to finally get their hands on it, play around with it, and just see what Nothing has to offer, because it did start off in a pretty rough shape when they first launched the phone. Lots of bugs. Battery wasn't that great. Cameras weren't really that great. But over the last several months that the phone has been out, Nothing has really fine-tuned the experience. With this beta test here in the US, of course, it's still going to be the international version of the phone that ships to users. So with that, in the US, I can confirm that this device does work really well on T-Mobile and Google Fi. So I was able to get full 5G on both Google Fi and T-Mobile. It is a dual SIM device, so I did run both SIMs at the same time, having one on standby and switching back and forth between the two as I saw fit to just kind of test out networks and whatnot. But I got full 5G on both networks, 4G LTE, voice over LTE, voice over Wi-Fi as well, which is really rare when you're talking about imported devices. So I think that Nothing did this intentionally, and I think it's really, really cool that the phone does work here in the US. But you will not be able to get 5G on Verizon, nor will you be able to get 5G on AT&T if you do decide to take part in this beta program. So do be aware of that. But the Nothing Phone 1 has been a really, really beautifully performant device for me over the last several months. I put it head to head with Google Pixel 6a, and this phone definitely punches above its weight. At the $450 price mark, I was happy to pay that, and I feel like I'm getting every penny's worth of performance out of this device. So again, at $299, it's just a ridiculous deal. But the cameras are pretty good. They're pretty consistent for the most part. My only real gripes with this device so far after having it is it does not have a one-handed mode for it to be such a large device, which is very surprising. Seems like a very weird oversight there. And then also you cannot record in 4K 60 frames per second from the camera lenses on the phone, which I always look for that, at least in my phones, because I like to record a lot of video. I'm kind of the family documentarian, so for me to be able to preserve those family memories in the highest quality possible, at the highest frame rate possible, that's always a bonus for me. So the Nothing does record in 4K, but it's capped at 30 frames per second. So if 4K 60 isn't that big of a deal to you, I think you'll really enjoy this. But again, I do have a video out already with a bit of a camera test, if you will, just showing what the cameras are capable of and how versatile that they are. I got a video on my channel already showing that, so I'll make sure to put it somewhere for you to check that out if you're curious about the cameras. But yeah, Nothing Phone 1 is coming to the States finally, so this is a pretty huge deal. I'm pretty excited about it, and I think a lot of other people are as well. So let me know, are you guys going to be taking part in the beta testing program? If you are, let me know in the comments, and heck, come on back to the comment section and let's have a chat about it. If you get the phone and want to just talk about your experience, I'm really curious to see how my experience over these last few months compares to your experience when you get this device in your hands. So hit me up in the comments. Hit me up on Twitter at Twin Folk Tech. Be happy to have a conversation about it. But as always, be good to each other, be good to your tech, and stay twinning. I'm out of here.